Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Cocoa in the Sun podcast. I am your host, Malika Critchlow. Very happy and grateful and peaceful and harmonious and all the good things to be here today to chat with you. Um, so today I just wanted to check in with everyone. Again, I think there's so much out right now on social media and regular media that I don't want to put too much out there to add to the noise. But I did want to check in and see what everybody was doing, how they're progressing, how they're feeling, any changes, anything that's they're discovering new. And just talk about like what's new with me or what I am learning at this time. So the last time I was on, I did the interview with Kai, and I talked about, my feelings with the election and what was happening and stuff like that. So I'm more at peace about it and more trusting and what is supposed to happen for me will happen for me. And this is just a process of me growing and studying my faith, um, and deepening my relationship with the divine. Another way to trust, another perspective of trusting and knowing that I'm loved and everything will be okay, even if I can't figure it out. Letting go of that figuring out aspect. So that I haven't been like too stressed about. I am doing little things to prepare in case, something happens. Um, but nothing like majorly or majorly fear-based. And my hair it's crazy. I went to the hairdresser last weekend and the curls are still there. I don't want to brush it out too much. I just put a little bando. But anyway, but I'm in a very peaceful state, a very harmonious state. Um, I would say still a little bit of ups and downs, but nothing unmanageable. And what I find now is like when I'm in a questioning phase or like, why is this happening? Usually, really quickly, I get a response into how to progress past it or how to look at the situation in a different way. So I'll give you an example. Like the other day, I'm back to work 9 to 5, 8 to 5. The job is not awful. And to be honestly, like fair, um, I'm still in training and stuff like that. It's really a nice time, but I'm still like, working 8 to 5 and still confused by that, because what I would love to do is something that is more purpose filled and provides for me at the same time. So, um, but still other avenues for finances are showing up in unexpected and beautiful ways. But still not in the way that I would think on a human level would give me the freedom that I want. And but still very grateful for it, right? Much prefer being in this situation than another situation. But so I was like, what is this again? Like you know, I don't understand. And as soon as I started having these little thoughts, what came in was to love again this experience that I'm in now, be grateful for it, and expect more beyond it. Like this is a an opening into another opening into another opening, and don't look at it as This is not what I want, and why am I here? Because it is some of what you want. It's not all of what you want. So let's build on that. Let's what does it have that you like? Love that and grow more in that, right? So this opportunities and situations will occur that will come into your field that is more of what you want and what this job provides. So, for example, I'm very grateful for the finances. And so more of that. I'm also grateful for the interactions I have with the people I work with and people I take care of. So more of that, more bliss-filled connections in a way that I enjoy in a happy way. That also contributes to more finances. So more enjoyment, more bliss, and just build on it instead of focusing on the negative or the things that I don't like. Focus on the things I do like and expand on that so that opportunities of the things that I do like will come. So I was really shocked that that came through really quickly, that understanding, just out of the blue, it came, the thoughts, and I don't usually think like that. So that was great. Um, but yeah, generally feeling like I'm coming into more trusting myself and my divine team, myself, and to pick up the messages, to understand what they mean, and to take the required actions, or to just enjoy the experience. And my team, my divine team, and my soul, my divine self, sharing this information with me in ways that I can understand, that I enjoy. Just really enjoying that communication. And so, yeah, as I was saying, the last time I didn't get to expand it, I am doing the Antuka Soul Convergence. And it's been a really good experience. Um, so before I had gotten into it and won the scholarship for it, which I'm like beyond grateful for, I was like, well, regardless of if I was able to do the program or not, I believe that, my healing would have occurred, probably not at such a fast rate or um maybe not as gentle. Maybe it would take me longer to figure stuff out, to understand things. And so what I think her program does is it allows for you to go through a lot of different stages of healing in a more soothing, ease-filled and faster and I want to say a little bit structured way. And it's really, really beautiful. The recordings that you have to listen to each recording for like 4 days, and they recommend at least once a day, but as many times a day as you can. If you can do two, that's great. If you can do more than two, that's even better. And I have found that if I listen to it 3 or 4 times, I feel like my connection with um my ability to hear the guidance from my team in terms of recognizing signs or thoughts or dreams, remembering dreams is a lot better. Also, the dreams appear to really be clearing and explaining things. So what happens is you listen to the recordings and then like every 3 weeks you follow up with a dream analysis. You're supposed to write your dreams down every night that if you have dreams. And she says not to stress if you don't. And they do give tips on what to do to help you remember your dreams. Some people say they don't dream at all. I do dream a lot. I've been dreaming, as you guys know, that information comes in my dreams. to me. Whether I understand that information or not is another thing. But since 2023, I've been more aware of my dreams. So I have no idea if I was dreaming a lot prior. I think I was not paying attention to it. But starting in 2023, after I did that QHHT session, I have found that I remember my dreams more, and they do seem to be a little more profound. Um, so the dreams also, they interpret your dreams, but they also tell you like what your dreams are telling you in terms of what your gifts are. And um, so yeah, you kind of get ideas of things that are naturally your gifts. Now, the lady told me what my gifts, what my dreams were saying my gifts were. And then I was like, that's great. I have no idea how to develop it. Um, so you could know what it is, but it doesn't mean I know how to use it yet. And I probably, if if they do come to full fruition, probably won't occur till a certain level of healing is done for me. I don't know if that's the same for everybody because I was listening to this lady the other day and she said that her gifts came in like suddenly, like bam, one like in one moment she could just see the spiritual world and stuff like that. Um, so I have not had that experience. A lot of times it looks like it's connected to meditation. As you guys know, I'm not a huge fan of meditations. I like quiet time, especially like sunset, quiet time, but I'm not a huge meditation person. So I don't know if that is playing a part in it, but I can only follow my joys. My joy is my compass as to what is aligned for me now. And that changes. It does not always a constant thing for me, maybe for some others. Um, so I enjoy different things at different periods of my life. And I try to use that compass to navigate um, where I'm supposed to be. Uh, hasn't fully worked yet with the whole financial thing, but like I said before, I think it's coming into fruition. It's just I'm learning how to use the present to bring in what I want in the future. I think I'm learning that now. Like that's what I'm in process of learning. But um, so yeah, so the dreams. And so the dreams change too, like to show like first like what you're healing or what the issue is. And then like as you progress through the program, you'll see that certain things have been resolved. And it'll show you like in different ways. A lot of it, her main focus is the feminine and masculine energy, but you can say feminine and masculine, or you could say like, mind and heart, action and reception. It's not like not sure if it's gender based, right? It's just different ways of being and combining it in a harmonious way so that you can live, I think, your full and truest potential that you would enjoy the most. So like say in the beginning, in my dreams, you might see there's a lot of arguing with a female in the dream with a male, or because it's not always me in the dream. Sometimes it's not somebody I recognize, but it's like a woman, or and she has a boyfriend, or she doesn't trust a boyfriend, or she doesn't trust a male that the boyfriend is friends with, or it could be me, or it could be me, but I don't look like myself. Like I look like a whole complete different person. And in this dream, I have a son, and I'm at odds with my son. Um, and stuff like that in the initial. And then like later on in the dream, I might find myself um not with a son, but like I had a dream where I was in like a gift shop and there was this boy that was like about 12 or so, and he was an orphan and didn't have what he needed. And so I was taking him to the gift shop to get all he needed, and money wasn't an issue, which the lady had said was probably like a form of healing, a masculine aspect of myself at that age where I was giving and get, where I felt probably abandoned at that age, my masculine aspect, and I was um in the dream giving him what he needed. So it was like a form of healing, or being at peace with a male in the dream, like later on, like being friends or in a loving relationship or having really loving experience, or like had an experience with my dad where I asked him a question if he could help me do something and he helped me do it in the dream. So it was like so the dreams change from probably issues with your feminine and masculine aspects to more of it being at peace. And I'm not even halfway through the program yet. I think I have 2 more weeks before I'm halfway through the program, and then another 11 weeks starts. And so the first 11 weeks is healing your masculine and feminine aspects through your masculine um filter. And then the next 11 weeks would be healing your masculine and feminine aspects through feminine filter. So I don't know how that's going to change, or how it'll feel different, but um, yeah, so more at peace in that way. It's really cool how the dreams show you like stuff that you have issues with. Like I had a dream where I was painting flowers. And she said if painting is like your career goals, or the things your goals, not career goals, the goals that you want to accomplish in life. And the fact that I was painting flowers meant that one of my goals was love, to be love and to experience love and to bring love in. And that's really cool to know because I would never think of that. I had another dream where my mom's coming back from a trip, like she had taken a trip and she's coming back from the airport. And she said that indicated um a relationship with my mom coming back into a better state of being, that it was probably a long distance relationship. And my mom doesn't live here, one. She does live in another country. But probably coming into better understanding of each other and stuff like that. So it's really cool how it shows you what needs healing, and later on what is being healed. And I do find like listening more helps, but also like when you listen more too, like the next day, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's like if you listen like 3 or 4 times a day, first of all, my head is like zingy. You don't think it's doing anything because you're just listening to the recording and she's just talking in the recording. But if you listen to it like 3 or 4 times, you feel a little bit zingy. And then, well, for me anyway, I feel zingy. But I think I could feel energy, right? And then the next day, like beautiful, surprising things happen, like things I wouldn't expect to happen. So if I listen to it once or twice for the day, I have a really cool, even keel day, everything flows and stuff like that. But if I listen to it like 3 or 4 times, I will find like I have an experience that is really beautiful to me, whatever that means. It's not something I can expect. It's always unexpected. It's not something you can imagine or think of or anything like that. So I really like that aspect of it. So sometimes I just can't listen to it 3 or 4 times. I just don't have the time or the energy. And sometimes it's too much. Sometimes, listen to it. If it's clearing some energy and stuff, I may have like a headache, or I might feel tired and I can't. I need to distract myself with something lighter. But for those times that I can listen to it 4 times, like if I listen to it in the morning and then I listen to it at noon and then I listen to it at sunset and then I listen to it before I go to bed and space it out, it works out pretty good. And it doesn't feel overwhelming. And usually the next day, it's a theory I'm testing. It's a theory. I don't know if it's like 100% true. It's just a theory. It looks like the day brings more clarity about something I need to understand. I didn't know I need to understand, or a very beautiful surprise experience, or something I'm looking forward to that I didn't know. So I gotta test that theory out some more. Um, what else am I learning? I had a dream the other day. Um, the dreams that so I have to tell you guys, I failed chemistry like twice in high school, for O levels. And then I came out here to college. I finally did pass it, but I think I failed it once in college and I had to take it over, and then I finally decided to get it. So chemistry is not my strong suit. I'm really good at biology, I like biology and stuff like that, but chemistry was never my strong suit. Anyway, so I had a dream, and in the dream it said, I wasn't even sure I heard what I heard, but it said, I'm trying to remember what it said. It said when free ions meet, they give off electricity. I did not know, I would not know this. And that humans are like free ions. And when free humans meet, humans that are um unfolding and freeing themselves from the limiting thoughts about themselves and are loving themselves. When free humans meet, they also create electricity, right? I was like, I'm not sure if that's what I heard in the dream, but I can actually see, like, I saw, like, it was like black space with like stars, and you can see like these two greeny looking atom things with like circles around them meet, and you can see like electricity go between them. Anyway, so I got up and I was really curious and I Googled what happens when free ions meet. I wasn't even sure if I heard ions. I was like, did it say ions or atoms? But I think it was ions. So I Googled ions and it says it does give off electricity. I thought I was so cool. So they always give me like cool things somewhat based in science to um relate my living experience, my human experience to, and kind of show like how everything's related. Because once I got that free iron thing and the human thing, then I was like, yo, when two stars meet, they explode, right? And they create a new galaxy. Or when two planets meet, what happens? Like we're all like the same aspect of that, just in smaller forms or bigger forms, right? And um we are living it through an emotional state, I think, physical and emotional state, but they're probably living it through an energetic state. And we experience it through an energetic state too, but we're probably not as aware of the energetic state as we are the emotional state. The emotional state lets us know what the energetic state is doing. Probably. I'm just thinking out loud right now. But anyway, so it was really, really cool how they always do that, right? They told me to drink more water, and there was a concern about diabetes. So I don't know, drinking more water stops diabetes. I'm not sure that's what they were saying. I think they were just telling me to drink more water because I really like Coca-Cola. Been trying to give it up. I even tried like the soda waters that have no calories because at least like it's still fizzy. I really like Coca-Cola. And I was trying to do coconut water, but the grocery store these days don't have my favorite coconut water these days. They still have coconut water, but not the one that I really, really like. But sometimes I still have Coca-Cola. Although I don't think I have it that much. But anyway, so trying to increase my water intake. So I think that was like specific to me that I need to increase my water and not that, increasing water will prevent diabetes, but I need to stop with the Coca-Cola. Um, and I also got, this was a while ago, and I think I mentioned it before that they said the doing and learning things that we enjoy and are curious about is crucial for the regeneration of the blood corpuscles in the brain to assist with the prevention of dementia and Alzheimer's. Again, I don't know if this is true. This is what I heard in the dream. I did look up blood corpuscles of the brain, and there are two different types of blood corpuscles in the brain, and they are linked to Alzheimer's. However, I will try to continue learning and doing things that interest me, that pique my curiosity, in the hopes that it does prevent it. I don't want to say that and then people do that and they still get it and they say, oh, well, you said, I don't know. That's just what the dream said. So I'm putting that into play. But yeah, they do tell me like stuff in my dreams. So I really love the interaction that I have in my dreams and the connection and the specific information they give me specifically for my own development or my own health or my own trusting. Um, so yeah. I also know, like I learned too that sometimes the answers are already there or the opportunity is, you just can't see it yet. And maybe you're just not meant to see it then until it's time for you to see it. I had a situation like that this week where I've been getting this email. I just be like, why these people keep emailing me? I don't have any accounts with them. But it's like, it's not like a shady company. It's like an established company. And I was like, why do they keep emailing me? Like I never had an account with them. Like I never did that. Whatever my job had with them, I wasn't doing it. Anyway, started a new job and had to go in there to sign up for something and see that I actually did have an account with them. It's been months that they've been emailing me. And I've just been ignoring the emails. So I wasn't ready to see it yet. But the time in which I saw it was a good time because if I had seen it before, um, then I think certain situations would be different, which wouldn't allow for me to probably do some things that are coming up in the future that are not here yet, that I don't know what they are. But I know that if I had seen what was going on prior to when I found out, my situation would have been different and it would be less free to move around. So I do think we're not able to see things yet until we're ready to see it, but it's there. We just don't see it. So I've been asking them, so where is the millions? I know it's there, but I can't see it yet, which means I'm not ready to see it yet because it will stop me from doing something I'm supposed to do before I get it. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm more at peace with everything working out. But today feels really lovely. The sunset is divine. It's Christmas time. I put up my Christmas trees. I have 3 Christmas trees up because I like Christmas tree lights and twinkles. And I baked butter cookies, which I got the recipe from that Trini website, Eat a Food, EATAHFOOD .com. So they have a lot of Trini recipes and butter cookies I really loved when I was little with sprinkles. We used to buy it from, I think, Jacqueline's bakery across the street on Murray Street and Arpita Avenue. They used to be really good. And so this recipe is really, really good. It reminds me of my childhood. Doesn't take me long to bake. So the house smells like cookies baking and pine trees and lights are twinkling. The sunset is gorgeous and life feels beautiful right now. And I'm just enjoying the moment and looking forward to what's to come. Anyways, so those are my lessons. I'm continuing with finding out more about myself and getting better at recognizing my guidance and the lessons that I'm here to learn. So I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. There's a lot I'm really grateful for this year. One of them being that I know I love podcasting. And anyone that listens to this podcast. But a lot has to do with the deepening of love on a whole, for myself, for others, how it works, how it heals, how it's the way to all the good things in life, you know? Anyways, so that's it. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you're gentle with yourself and you love yourself. You take time with yourself. And that expands in your world in all the most beautiful ways that it can, specifically for you. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.